What is happening, everybody? Mattmade here, and I recently got Ikaruga for the Switch, and man, this game is hard. Ikaruga is one of those old school shmups, shumps, shoot 'em up games, and it does not play around. This game has gotten a lot of ports, and I want to see if the latest one for the Nintendo Switch holds up. Ikaruga was initially released back in 2001 in arcades. It was created as a spiritual successor to a game called Radiant Silvergun, another shoot 'em up that came out back in 1998 in arcades and was then ported to the Sega Saturn. Sorry, I just had to, those clips are hilarious. Anyway, Ikaruga can be played either single player or multiplayer modes. For my playthrough, I did single player, and believe me, the game is hard. Unlike many of today's games, the games of yesteryear were unforgiving and quite cruel. Whether this was due to the fact that arcades are meant to eat your quarters, or that games needed that difficulty to get hours of playtime and hours to play through those games. However, they have added some systems to make the defeats and the deaths a bit softer and more tolerable. For instance, once you beat a chapter, you unlock said chapter, and if you die and run out of lives, instead of having to start over from the beginning, you can select that chapter to continue from. As with most shoot 'em ups, the gameplay is fairly simple and tight. You have your movement, your shoot button, your missiles, and specific to Ikaruga and I'm guessing Radiant Silvergun, you have your polarity button. With this game, enemies come in two types, the white polarity and the black polarity. Where you're in the white polarity, you can absorb white shots, and while in the black polarity, you can absorb the black ones. The difficulty really comes in when the shots are intermingled, and you have to dodge one while trying to absorb the other. You can have up to 10 or 14 missiles, and they track when they're fired. This really helps you need an area clear in order to take a breath and collect yourself. In this game, you have two different modes and 3 different difficulties. The 2 modes that you can play are the arcade mode, in which you have unlimited ammo and you can fire to your heart's content, and the prototype mode, in which you have a limited number of bullets. Prototype mode aside, even the arcade mode provides a difficult challenge, and I personally found myself dying over and over again on Chapter 2 specifically. The rest of the game is even harder and requires some sort of memorization and lightning quick reflexes. Sorta like our boy. Once again, I'm sorry. Just had to. I just love that guy. The game is known for being super hard, and even when you put it on easy, it's nowhere near easy. At the end of every stage, you have to defeat a boss in order to move on. These bosses are all cool looking and have a wide variety of attacks. They're all very unique and pose a fun, if not stressful and aggravating challenge. You will find some of the bosses a bit more manageable than the stages that led up to them, but most likely they'll make you want to tear your hair out and question exactly why you even started playing this game. Overall, I find that this port of Ikaruga is solid, and it is a game that is really put in the hell in the term bullet hell. If you love suffering or an extremely difficult challenge, then this is your kind of game. I will definitely try to struggle through all the levels and see what's at the end. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think about Ikaruga. Have you played one of the past ports? Did you play the original in the arcades? Let me know what your thoughts on the game are. And don't forget, if you like weekly reviews and daily Let's Plays, consider striking that subscribe button. This is Mattmade, and I will see you guys next time.